One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the sword coast to ash.
Bon, eh bien on est de retour sur du Baldur.
If by met you mean hoofing it through the hells with this fucker on my tail.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Avec la deuxième.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
Plaisir.
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
No time for Danny.
Bon. Au moins, une bonne chose de faite. Ah.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
Ouh, mais c'est qui est là? On va parler à Will avant et après on parlera à
You've been witness to a pantomime,
notre
I'm sorry
copain.
to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them. But I can't promise you'll like them. Well met.
Yes, my friend? Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're mad. But tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Bon, bah du coup on va pouvoir se reposer. Parti. Alors j'ai encore quelques petites choses à faire dans l'acte 1. Enfin, pas vraiment dans l'acte 1, mais dans la map là. Ah bah tiens, il peut me parler. Vas-y.
My friend, how do you fare? My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Incroyable. Ouf.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Il en a rêvé des centaines de fois, mais il n'a pas fait.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly
Oh, quel
with the
enfer.
needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
On va aller jusqu'au bout, hein.
Very carefully
Pas le choix.
withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag,
Hmm.
he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then tap, tap, stab.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Bon, à défaut d'avoir perdu un œil, j'en retrouve un qui me permettra d'avoir un buff intéressant et indéfini.
You were trained to try it on for size. And it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Et du coup, il nous quitte. Bon, on le reverra vraiment plus tard, si on arrive à aller à l'acte 3. Et du coup, oui, j'ai gagné un petit buff. Un petit buff super cool. Et oh, ça fait plaisir. Niveau 4. Donc, on va rester désormais en clerc. On va monter à... Il veut dire que ça sera au niveau 6 qu'on sera au palier 4. On aura le perk. Et après, niveau 10. Alors, le but, ça va être de monter niveau 6 en clerc. On va faire ça. Là, on a le choix entre ça ou guerrier niveau 2. Et honnêtement, je vais monter guerrier niveau 2 pour débloquer la fougue. Là, on va monter barre de niveau 3. On va choisir le sort. Il y a la nécessité qu'on peut mettre ça. Tel brûlant, fascination. Fracassement, c'est vrai que le fracassement ça peut être cool. On a vague tonnante aussi qui peut être intéressant. Déguisement, évidemment un must. Addiction de pensée, ça on s'en fout. Restauration partielle, les maladies, paralysie ou cécité chez une créature ou encore une poison qui affecte. J'avoue que ça peut être pas mal, hein, en vrai. Il y a 3 sorts là qui me mettent bien. Lueur féerique, toutes les cimes éclairées, ok. Silence, fracassement. Amélioration des capacités, ça aussi c'est pas mal. Mais je vais prendre cécité, je pense, sincèrement. Ensuite, le collège, on en a plusieurs. On a le collège aptitude de classe, mot cinglant, visez votre vivacité d'esprit pour détourner l'attention d'une créature et saper sa confiance en elle. Collège de la vaillance, qui permet d'avoir une inspiration martiale. Bonus d'un des 6 prochains jets d'attaque, dextérité et jet de sauvegarde. Euh, École de vaillance, c'est pas mal, hein. C'est pas mal du tout. Et on a collège de l'épée. Là, on peut gagner capacité de combat spécifique pour faire votre spécialité. Évidemment, on a choisi de se battre à 2 armes avec lui. Et on gagne aussi un truc d'action. Et je dois avouer que ça, c'est pas mal, hein. Il est tranchant, il est défensif. Et du corps. Vous savez quoi, on va faire ça, hein. Accepter. Bim. On teste. C'est un peu kamikaze de tester sur une partie comme ça, dans cette difficulté-là, mais alors le don, on va directement aller chercher. Je crois que c'est quoi déjà, Gaillard? Amélioration de caractéristiques, hein, direct. Hein. Hop, hop. Pour se déplacer un peu mieux, 14 c'est bien, et intelligence 18, hein, c'est parfait. Nouveau sort, alors là par contre c'est un peu compliqué. Force fantasmagorique. Euh, on va prendre rayon ardent, clairement. Boisque, rayon affaiblissement. Hmm. Avec les deux sont cool, hein. Toile d'araignée, ça peut être pas mal, hein. Pour bloquer les adversaires. Et en sort mineur, on va prendre protection contre les armes. Voilà. On va prendre amélioration de caractéristiques, hein. Hop, et voilà. Voilà, voilà. Et Izu. Bon, la deux destinations s'offrent à nous. À savoir que j'ai déjà nettoyé le petit camp de gobelins là. Euh, J'ai nettoyé ici la dernière fois vite fait. Euh, Vous en avez envie, tout simplement. On a commencé par celui-là, là, je m'en souviens. On l'a fait descendre, enfin on l'a fait tomber, il est mort. Avec des affaiblissements. Là on va retourner en arrière, on va retourner ici. Alors, on va essayer d'aller sauver le gnome qui est là. Alors il y a évidemment les chiens. Écoute, hein, on verra bien. On va essayer de négocier avec eux.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you,
Hope you got a stomach for heights. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Hmm.
'Cause it makes me laugh. We ain't looking for company, maggot. Not unless you want to join him up there. How about this? You pay a toll and go on as you like, or else you fly.
Hmm.
Tough it up.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Hmm.
You're a true soul. I didn't know. Wouldn't dare question you, never.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
We'll leave you to it. Let's find you something
Hmm.
to eat. All right then. Fresh meats, scared meats. Yes.
Bon.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could be a gift or a curse in disguise.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
Approximativement d'accord.
May be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
There's sense in that. We're already more illithid than we should be. Best not to venture further in that direction.
Bon. Parti. On va freiner.
Come on, untie me. Cut me loose. Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Alors... Ah, c'est vrai qu'on aurait pu combattre les gobelins, mais j'ai préféré mesurer la sécurité.
Your breath catches. The remains of the Saluna statue are defaced with Sharan markings. They must have raided this place long ago. You pause. A sharp, tingling sensation is spreading from your fingertips. The pain blurs your vision and ushers forth strange, half-familiar images. You kneeling upon cold flagstones in prayer. Your tongue trips over the holy words of Lady Shah, and the pain flares, your hand shying away from interrogating a captive enemy. The pain bites in punishment, you hiding from duties in a little alcove you call your own. But the pain finds you anyway. Finally, the sensation fades and takes the images with it. You stare at your hand, unblemished, as if nothing had happened.
Bon. J'ai envie de monter là, voir si par en haut son sac. Lance. Bon, on n'a plus rien à faire dans ce village de gobelins. Ah, quoique si. Si. Ah, il y a la pierre qu'il faudrait que j'aille récupérer, mais ça peut attendre encore.
Keep your distance, darling.
Je vais aller me crocheter ça, mon vieux.
Interesting. Let's crack it open.
24. Oh.
Don't burn yourself.
Ah, tu as pas de torche, toi. Attends. Hop.
What's next, I wonder?
Allez,
Let's try this way.
verrons bien.
Just check for anything useful. Looks like a trap there.
Astarion, on va me désamorcer ça, s'il te plaît. Alors, voyons voir.
Over here. Hardly a challenge.
En espérant qu'il n'est pas piégé. Mais je l'aurais vu, je pense. Ouf. On va lancer, hein. Épée en acier. Écoute, oh. Alors ça, on pourra la ramener à cœur des enfers. Hop. Voilà, comme ça, il pourra nous crafter une armure, hein, même si on n'en a pas vraiment besoin. Vu que j'ai pas de paladin ou truc comme ça.
All right. Intriguing. A quick rummage.
Bon,
Some blades always
ombrecoeur, tu es la seule à pouvoir attaquer. Ah, il faut que tu repasses. S'il te plaît, respecte-toi. Bon. Alors, ici on ira plus tard. Hein. Là, je suis juste venu pour.
Best not touch those webs or I'll end up as a meal.
Ah,
Do, thanks.
va me chercher la torche là, comme ça tu auras une torche. Voilà. On va y mettre la torche en raccourci, comme ça elle l'aura. Hop,
Let's get on with it.
ou hop.
Let's try this way.
Ah, attends. Non, ça passe pas. Bon. Au moins j'y reviendrai plus tard, tranquillement. Attends au moins d'être niveau 5, tranquille. Hein. Donc, on va aller prendre le téléporte. On va aller dans les tréfonds. Parce qu'on a le niveau pour les tréfonds et ça c'est cool. Hein. Donc, camp de gobelins. Ça c'est bon, ça... Il y a un truc que je vais faire hein, qui est simple. Ah, chaud. Faire ça c'est un peu chiant mais bon. Mettre le bâton. Est-ce que tu peux apprendre le vol? Non, tu peux pas encore apprendre le vol. Hein. C'est un peu dommage. Mais bon.
What's next?
Allez.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until
On va devoir la jouer subtilement.
You what? Think I'll stand here while some pointy-haired bint explains my job to me? Think you're better? Fine. He's all yours. Muck it up, and you'll answer to the drow. Maybe she'll send you back here to take his place. Come on, Crush. There might still be a slurp of ale to be had.
Oh.
Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
Oh, c'est 20.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. Elsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. The grove, to the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them. Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived, Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. I have to go. I have to get out of here. I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroacan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
Donc il appartient au petit groupe de mercenaires que j'ai pas tué d'ailleurs, que j'aurais dû. Mais bon. Du coup, lui est passé par là. Attends, on va aller voir. On va voir. Passage. Mais nous. Ah d'accord, ok. Ah oui, sympa. Sympa, 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 sympa. Oh,
Now what might you be hiding?
oh, Astarion. Vas-y, on va accrocher ça. Alors attends,
Don't touch me.
on va désamorcer ça.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out. Traps. How considerate.
Je sais pas combien il y en a à désamorcer, mais pourquoi je peux pas? Attends. Bah. Ah, il est dur à target. Je sais pas pourquoi. Ah oui, d'accord, ok, attends. Mais... Ah, au secours. Bon, attends, on va aller par là, on va voir bien. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a par là? Oh, d'accord, ok. Et du coup, si je remonte par là, je vais voir. Hein. Curiosité, curiosité. Ah oui, d'accord, ok, ça nous ramène à... C'est bon, je sais où je suis. On va juste aller voir par là. 180 pièces d'or. Ça c'est cool. Hein. Et du coup, on va redescendre. Hein. On redescend en main. Ok, bon.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Et du coup, j'aimerais bien voir Alcine. On va essayer d'aller voir Alcine. Ne serait-ce que par qui. Alors là, il y a un bonus que je peux avoir. J'irai le faire plus tard. C'est un bonus qui est sympathique, qui a un bonus à vie. Acide. Point de vie temporaire. Prochain repos.
Crying eye was looking at me all strange. Right, what would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you for?
Certainly you won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for is what I'm...
Bon. Combien de PV? 23. Pas mal de mobs, hein, en vrai. Ça là. Je crois on va éliminer elle tranquillement quand elle sera dans une pièce. Ça sera là. Histoire de pas. Moins de bruit on fera, mieux ça sera. Attendre qu'elle se repointe. Pas. Ah, on a ça. Ah, je regarde un petit peu. Hein. Oh, les points de certif. C'est vrai que ça fait beaucoup, mais alors beaucoup d'adversaires. On va.
You're being arrested for assault.
On va faire comme ça. Ah. Ok. Ok. Voilà ce qu'on va faire. Ça.
Let's cook with fire, baby. I'm not gonna like this, mate. Tactical.
Voilà. Regarde ça pour l'instant. Qu'est-ce qu'ils font, les chiens? Aïe. Autant que les chiens m'ont pas vu, c'est bon, hein. Oh là. Hop. Bon. Ok. va se mettre là. 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 Ah, évidemment, il va essayer de libérer. Ah, ils ont pas beaucoup de PV, ceux-là, c'est bien. C'est les petites merdes. Vas-y. Oh, mais attends. Là, tu l'as. euh...
Fuck yes.
Ah,
Need
faire
to
ça.
learn the hard way.
Alors. Là. Alors. Voilà. Voilà.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Vas-y. Ensuite, on va... on peut pas faire ça, on peut pas faire ça. Ah, elle est coincée. Bon. Pourquoi pas, hein. Ah, il nous reste une petite merde. Oh, je l'ai même pas vue celle-là. Bon, pas grave. Bon. Oh, joli. On va faire ça. On va... Hop. Ok. Ok. Alors. Ok. Ok.
Ready for another round? Got it.
Bon. Elle va résister, c'est pas un problème, c'est une machine de guerre là. Guerrier barbare, c'est vraiment pas un problème, hein. Voilà.
A tale for the ages.
Pas mal ça, en vrai. Bon, on continue, on est bien. Voilà, allez, au revoir. Et bim.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Hmm.
Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. Indeed? Well, not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then, what's the problem? Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins. Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. Chaos is welcome in doses. It helps keep balance. But this is too much. This is unnatural. Help me kill the leaders of this horde. Save my grove. Then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Be warned, my presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Bien, 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 bien. Et bien, vous savez quoi, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode. On va se retrouver très rapidement pour la suite d'aventure sur ce Baldur 3. Moi, je vais faire une petite pause et je vous dis à très très vite. À la prochaine.